But not far from where the Steelers' former homes at Three Rivers Stadium, Forbes Field once stood, we are at Pittsburgh's Acrisure Stadium. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers. The kicker, Chad Ryland, has this one teed up. And with the terrible towels waving wildly, we are underway from Pittsburgh. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
We never thought that we never see another block last year again.
Rodgers going to the air to start things out. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
That's good for us Steelers. First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Rodgers. Got his man. It's Warren. Down the left sideline. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Jalen Warren, 51 yards. And the Steelers go down the field in just 2 plays to take the early lead. Chris Boswell now for the extra point. And he'll put it through to make it 7-0 Steelers.
It's the score. Steelers 7, Cardinals nothing. Chris Boswell to kick off.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes the return. And the decision to bring it out, kind of a costly one, as he won't make it back to the 20. Murray and the Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And his throw here is incomplete.
No coverage bust by the defense here. They did a nice job accounting for everybody, and that led to an incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10. Murray now. And that nearly an interception here on this opening drive, but he gets a reprieve. It's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Throwing now is Murray. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Blake Gillikin on to punt now on 4th down. The back deep for the Steelers is Calvin Austin. When it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time? Let's keep doing it until they stop us. Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. Warren will try the right side. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Now it's Rodgers. A short one there to Freiermuth. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
Boy, they've definitely come out of the gate smoking here in the first quarter. Whatever they've tried to run has worked. And there's another example right there. Game plan is one thing, but how about his accuracy? It's been exceptional.
So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Now Rodgers. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. 2 touchdown passes now here in this first quarter for Aaron Rodgers. And the Steelers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Well, this has been a flawless start for them. They score, they get the stop, and they score again, Charles.
Complimentary football at its finest. You just mentioned how they got it done. They scored. The defense got the ball back for them. They score again. That's the way you win ball games.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. This will be fielded in the end zone, but he'll decide against bringing it out, so they'll take over at the 30. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good.
On first down, right back to Benson. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. 2nd down and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up.
They'll go again with Benson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. 4 receivers on the field. It's 3rd and 4.
It's down 3rd.
Here's Murray. Ill-advised throw down. It's intercepted. The big man, get the oxygen tank ready.
Doing the same thing over and over. What you think was going to happen, Pop? Doing the same thing over and over. What you think is going to happen? You get picked off by Hayward, Cam Hayward, for a pick 6.
Has absolutely been the definition of a start that you would pick for yourself and for your team, right? And I have a feeling that they just want to stay in this zone. What's truly incredible about this start is they can add on a couple more scores. This one could legitimately be over in the second quarter.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds here as the run back will leave him shy of the 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer.
You might as well go ahead, bro. Come on.
Because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit. And if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2. as they've got it with a 2nd and 1 coming up. To throw is Murray. Throwing right, and that's complete. Down the right sideline. Touchdown, Cardinals. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and you know, they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
They'll find Metcalf. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Now Rodgers. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Rodgers. That's caught. It's Austin left side. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. A good pickup there at 22.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. To throw is Rodgers. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19. 2nd and 9. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Rodgers now to throw. And he hits him in stride. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Everything's going right here in this first half, and they've got a good lead, and part of that can be attributed to their success on 3rd downs. This is another conversion here, and they can look to really open things up now with this 1st and goal.
Right there, baby.
To throw, it's Rodgers. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Aaron Rodgers, 3 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. touchdowns in 21. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Kyler going to give this to Benson.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on second down and 11. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. To throw, it's Murray.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he's going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Throwing again, Murray. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. And his kick is indeed good. And the deficit drops now from 21 down to 18. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in the landing zone, this will come out to the 20.
The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Rodgers going to throw. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. Oh, a first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Sean Murphy Bunting. And the Cards are going to get the football here at their own 23.
Well, Charles, you know, it's so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball to the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game.
Murray going to throw.
And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going down.
Cole Holcomb proving too much there for the offensive line. He gets the sack.
Well, that last sack puts Murray and the Cards in a tough spot, 3rd and long. They're going to look to throw. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40.
That just proves that they constantly gotta help niggas like you, bro. Constantly gotta help niggas like you. Ain't no reason why you should have got that. Thank you. Ball don't lie.
And the Steelers are going to take over once again.
Yup, go ahead, turn the game off, bitch.
Well, they're certainly in a bad way right now. Not so bad that you can call this one over already, but bad enough that you know you can't toss an interception to open the second half. This just ratchets up the pressure on this team's defense right now.
I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. Karma, with your energy harness. If I'm back in the corner, I might get the clicking until I just feel a nirvana. I see blood in the water, homies are gone, he couldn't see the piranhas. Got it hot as divider, I'm from the bottom, on treacherous timing. They'll pop your melon in front of those seeds over that beef and broccoli. He poked his chest, now he can't breathe over that ego popping. I put that glass on my wrist and went window shopping. Gotta sow your seeds, they wouldn't believe on all of the fruits that blossom. Got the enemy toppled, I got the energy turning like 20 more notches. I've been trusting the process, no other option really is bigger than me. Got infinity stones inside of me deep, and I let the chakras speak. I will not retreat, you can never compete, your flesh is way too weak. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These they come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers. I was stuck in the state of me trying to survive. I was ready to rise and ready to thrive and cut off the poisonous ties. Ain't no heart in the game, but even the courage we live in the wizard of Oz. Get the money and change, we ruin the vibes and tracking and jiving. In a turbulent time, and we need a spiritual teaching to keep us alive. No more selling us lies or selling beside me while the enemy hide. Yeah, I'm feeling a change in order. Treading dangerous waters, the demise of falsely idols. Get exposed through cold and morals. Ooh. I get the remedy, God is the centerpiece. Pray for my enemies, pray for my enemies. I get the tendency, you kinda finicky, huh? Dot on his head, dot on his nose. Follow the lamb, don't follow the goat. Pray for the homie, he died from. I've been healing, feeling, shedding skin till I make my way up. I'm out here stepping, repping, flow electric, time for the wake up. Got rid of them leeches, weakness, ain't no breaching. God is beside us, still ride with a in the fleece. I'ma up my piece if you trying to divide us. Still count my blessings, lessons, by confessions, go to the high up. These ain't come from the cause, we different in breed, could never deny us. I'm removing the scales from my eyes, I see through the lies, they pop. Piper, warfare with spiritual force, just fighting the demons, really for lifers.
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I got too many plays, I don't even play. Out of my way, get out of my way, out of my way, out of my way.
Way up, get your weight up, put your plate up. You a foreign, we at war, and I got all hallelujah, Talladega, baby Jesus, in the flesh,
get out of my way. You should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do. I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think. You should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way. 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 I got too many plays. I won't even play. Out of my way. Get out of my way. Out of my way. Out of my way.
All my friends coming with all their friends, and we get active, yeah. We get active, yeah. All of my tattoos black, my eyes bloodshot red. I'm ready right now. Don't run your mouth too quick. Let's get it. Stop talking. One way, my way, my way, my way, my way, my way. Don't make me rap, you get your talking out my mouth. It's in my mind, really, this in my DNA. I gotta get it, I don't know no other way. Get out my way.
Yeah, 11:30, we gon' pull up in a black beans, taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do we got a song with that punk? I mean, do we hit the club in this song? Come on. Do we rock a weave 30 inches long? Do we got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be the, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in a zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping, it's hot. These coming in that club cause they won't try. I won't say I got a feel for you little nice, but I got a feel for you little nice. I pay the whole bill for you little nice. I do my little jig for you little nice. Then he whispered in my ear like, oh God, you know I got something for you little nice.
EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Coming up, we've got a good one.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short, but I can't complain. Doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice, then I teleport. Got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a mini.
And here it is, one of the NFL's truly iconic stadiums, and the oldest one still in use. It's Soldier Field in Chicago. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Pittsburgh Steelers and the Chicago Bears. Cairo Santos after the opening kick. And we're underway from Soldier Field. Here's Miller on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Rodgers throwing to start it off. Has him on the quick hitter. Has some daylight through the 40. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. They'll get 31 yards on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory. From the gun, a give to Gainwell. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. Working out of the gun. Here's Rodgers. Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They'll air it out on 3rd. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
To the air on 1st down. Rodgers escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Throwing again here, it's Rodgers. Big man showing up the yards. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. The Steelers take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Pat Fryermuth, the touchdown. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big of a tight end.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start after 35. Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. Williams starting with the pass here. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. And now it's 2nd down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
3rd down, here's Williams. Dumps it off to his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but it's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To the air yet again, Williams. And as a catch for Luther Burden. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs.
Incomplete.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
What is up?
Throwing again on second, Williams. Got a man, it's Colston Loveland. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
That's another Bears first down.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. It's caught at the 4. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. They set up the screen here to Swift. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The Bears decide to call their first time out. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter. Here's Williams again. Buys time, rolling right. And that is how our first quarter will end as that pass falls incomplete. They'll have some extra time to consider this call. It's going to be 3rd and goal as we hit the end of the first quarter. 7-0 is our score. Back to Soldier Field in just a moment. Welcome back. Second quarter about to start. Bears with a chance for at least 3, possibly 6. He's got it. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's now 4th and goal.
They'll run it with Swift. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Bears finish off their opening drive. DeAndre Swift, the touchdown. Santos connects on the point after. And the Bears start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. From the shotgun, here's Rogers. That'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Done. Hey, 626. Back north.
Rogers going to throw on first. He puts some juice on a deep throw. He's got it inside the 25. And they are finally able to get to him and touch him down, but damage already done as they pick up that first down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked by T.J. Edwards.
So you can throw 4 or 5 picks, and I don't get one. They just want to drop it. But I tried to throw triangle the last one, didn't want to throw it. And then it gives you a pick the next one. Pick 6 the next one. It don't seem a little funny to you?
It required extra effort from everybody, and they get the job done.
Extra point is good by Santos. And the Bears break that tie and now lead by 7. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's Miller on the return. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. First call here coming from the shotgun.
26.
Here's Rodgers coming back after the pick. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection.
You hear defensive coaches on every practice field we're on preach not giving up the big play, especially at the NFL level. They'll need to stay vigilant because they're definitely going to use that receiver to take the lid off this defense again.
And they're going to bring him down after his play rips off quite a chunk of yardage there, up to the 30. It's a gain of 12 on that one, and a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Rodgers from the gun. He's going to loft one deep to the left. And they can't connect on the deep looks.
The game is working in your favor, bro. The game is working in your favor. Just overthrowing, huh? Giving up picks and everything. Game's working in your favor.
That pass go, and when he actually made it down the field.
On second and 10 now, Rodgers. This is Metcalf working that right side. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Here's Rodgers on first and 10. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers earn the chance to tie before halftime. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35. The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. First and 10.
We got Hornets, Patty.
Williams from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
The nice thing about a drag route is it works versus zone. You can find that soft spot and get a completion, but they can be very effective when you got an excellent route runner running away on that drag route for man coverage.
In a good spot here, second and inches. Working from the gun, Williams. Put some heat on this deep ball. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jalen Ramsey comes up with it. And the Steelers take possession just shy of midfield following the interception and a lengthy return. Well, I know I don't need to tell you, partner, but if you're going to try to get aggressive, really...
Yeah, about time.
Like yellow on leaves, ball like an all-white shirt, no sleeves. Tell her, put it like me, blowing a coffee, he's asleep. You weak, chic, the web look at the boots, fleet, headache. Got a hook till she give me a headache. Send me a text, I ain't reading no essay. Fall back here, get fall back here, get back. Only like bad, with a thick, it's a big
I know as long as she get really listen, I don't mean to call you up, cause I don't know that. And if I never call you again, that mean you throw back. We only met once, but we go back, way back. Now we on track, but you can never ever be my man. You a whole snap, you said it on your IG page. I ain't say that, like say that, lay back. In the back of the Maybach, play that. Just say that, I be in the streets like a stray rat. I will never be but a ring, cause he ain't finna take half. I be on my kid, one girl, one side, in a dope, sending me a text like she misses. The only way she getting back in it. All back here, get all back here, get back, all back. Fall back here, get back, fall back here.
We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen with you, the veteran Chris Boswell, getting things started. Off we go from Pittsburgh. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. First carry for Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the line. No gain. Great way for the defense to open up here at home. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd down and 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
When you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation, and instead he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity, but with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. Picked off by Patrick Queen.
And we've seen this throughout the entire game, Mike. These receivers are having a hard time uncovering against this secondary. You force a quarterback to throw into a lot of tightly contested windows, it's going to end up in the wrong hands.
Rodgers going to put it up to get started. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 29, here's 2nd down and 6. Here's the former Memphis Tiger, Kenneth Gainwell. And he's going to pick up the 1st down. Tackle made right at the 20-yard line.
That's good for us Steelers. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
They'll run. This is Jalen Warren. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like you might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
There's a short one caught by Freiermuth. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
So the hope is when you call these underneath drag routes, you're trying to have your tight end come out the backside of the defense in space. So when you put the ball on him early, it leads to big yards after the catch. In this case, they don't get the real big play they were hoping for, but they'll definitely take it.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Results.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
Boswell's kick is good. And the Steelers will take a 3-0 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 15.
On first down, it's Hurts. This is intercepted. Picked off by Cole Holcomb. And the Steelers are going to take possession here at their own 47-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
The Steelers, first down.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one. And another first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. 3-0 is our score. And we're back to the Steel City after this. The Steelers with the football to begin the second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Rodgers going up top again. That's out wide to Warren. And he will get into the end zone. Jalen Warren. Touchdown Steelers. Chris Boswell on for the point after. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late.
Chris Boswell will be kicked off for Pittsburgh.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. On the return, it's Tank Bigsby. And he's going to take this all the way back. 84 yards. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Greg, it is one of the most exciting plays in football. Rare that we see it, but when it all comes together and works out in a return for a touchdown, it is truly something special.
And it is, Mike, it is because we don't see it very often in a world of the ever-increasing touchback. We don't see a lot of returns in this league, so when you get one, let alone one as exciting as that, man, it is fun to watch.
Austin now to return this. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
first down throw from Rodgers. Here's a screen set up for Warren. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Trying to make a play out of the pocket. Couldn't do it. It's intercepted. Picked off by Cooper DeJean. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown.
And that's on me. I got laxed. That's on me. That will never happen again.
And the Eagles are on top. It's 14-10. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Austin now to return this. Now an opening past the 30. He's inside the 30. And he's going to take this all the way back. 94 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out down to the 35-yard line. Dotson, the man in motion. Hurts to the air on first down. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. 2 minutes to play in the first half of a 3-point game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. 3rd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to go backwards again. The defense coming up big. Forcing 4th down. They're indeed going. It's Hurts. Now he'll work his way out right. And for the 3rd time in this first half, he's been intercepted. And he's going to be taken down, but a nice return up past the 35-yard line.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
Rodgers on first down. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. That is hard. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. That is a big-time play for the Steelers. That goes for 58. So after the big play to start, now we have 1st and goal. He's got it at the 3. He's in.
Told him it ain't gonna happen again. Look what happened. Told you. I said that was on me. Watch this.
Were you trying to get crazy with this thing? Don't you know I'm loco?